laudaveras, laudaverat, laudaveramus, laudaveratis, laudaverant, rogo, rogare, to ask, rogaveram, rogaveras, rogaverat, rogaveramus, rogaveratis, rogoverant, pugnare, to battle, to fight, pugnaveram, pugnaveras, pugnaverat, pugnaveramus, pugnaveratis, pugnaverant. These are the first group in plusquamperfectum. The second group, moneo, monere, to warn, monuveram, monueras, monuerat, monueramus, monueratis, monuerant, volueram, volueras, voluerat, volueramus, volueratis, voluerant, debueram, debueras, debuerat, debueramus, debueratis, debuerant, videre, to see, videram, videras, viderat, videramus, videratis, videranz. And the third group, legere, to read, lego, legere, legeram, legeras, legerat, legeramus, legeratis, legerant, duco, ducere, duxeram, duxeras, duxerat, duxeramus, duxeratis, duxerant, vinco, vincere, viceram, viceras, vicerat, viceramus, viceratis, vicerant. Gesseram, gesseras, gesserat, gesseramus, gesseratis, gesserant. And it goes like that. So these are the list of first conjugation. Actually, it's not conjugation. There's a mistake here. It's declension. The first declension. Verbs like do, dare, dedi, datus, to give. Voco, vocare, vocavi, vocatus, to call. Paro, parare, paravi, paratus. Prepare, acquire. Puto, it still exists even in Sanskrit, in Slavic languages, in Greek. I think in Albanian as well. I'm not sure. To love, amo, amare, amavi, amatus, servo, servare, servavi, servatus, to save, to guard, nego, negare, negavi, negatus, to deny, to refuse, muto, mutare, mutavi, muto, mutatus, 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 to change. Juvo, juvare, juvi, judus, to help. Erro, errare, erravi, erratus, to wander around, and also go astray or make a mistake. These are the same in Latin. Opto, optare, optavi, optatus, to choose, to select. Tempto, temptare, temptavi, temptatus, to try, to test, like attempt. What is praise? Laudo, laudare, laudavi, laudatus. It's very regular. This verb is always regular. And it goes like this. These are the first declension verbs. And here are the second declension verbs, you can see. So these little dashes above the letters are called macrones, which is a sign that the vowel is long. It's longer than the others, like timeo, timere, timui, or maneo, manere, mana, mansi, mansi, mansus, takeo, takere, takui, tacitus. There's no macron here, so we read this one like tacitus, tacitus. It's not like tacitus or tacitus or tacitus, tacitus. Tokeo, tokere, tokui, doctus, doctus, just short, doctus. And these are the second declension, not conjugation, this is a mistake. The second declension verbs in Latin, and here are the third declension. Fourth declension verbs, just some of them. And here is the tense. Futurum perfectum, futurum perfectum, future perfect. So it means like I will have done, blah blah. And the declension goes like for amo, amare. For example, for the first declension, amavero, amaveris, amaverit, amaverimus, amaveritis, amaverint, int, not like und or and, amaverint. So this E sound is special to futurum perfectum. Detivero, This one is rogo, rogare, to ask. Rogavero, rogaveris, rogaverit, rogaverimus, rogaveritis, rogaverit. So basically, I will have asked, you will have asked, he or she will have asked, we will have asked, you plural will have asked, and they will have asked. And this is voco, vocare, which means to call, to warn, moneo, monere, video, videre. So the word video comes from this word videre, video, which means I see, but in this case it means I will have seen. Vidiero, vidiero, I will have seen. And this is habere, which means to have, like I have something. In this case, in this declension, it means I will have had. I will have had a house, for example. Casam habuero, casam habuero, or villam habuero. I will have had a house. Let's see what else we have. So, essere, plusquam perfectum, essere in perfectum, perfect tense, and essere futurum perfectum, posse. Posse means can, to be able to, posse. So this is the declension for posse in perfectum, which means the perfect tense. And this is the declension for plusquam perfectum. And this is the posse declension for futurum perfectum. And here are some nice Latin sentences. Let's read. Solus hunc. What is this? Solus hunc juvare potes. Solus hunc juvare potes. So this means these are the Turkish translations, since I'm Turkish and I'm learning Latin based on Turkish language. And they actually, almost all the words match each other because the syntax of Latin language and Turkish are like 90% the same, exactly the same. We do exactly the same thing for everything, like the conjugations and the place of the verb and the place of the subject, object, and everything. So it means bu adama sadece sen yardım edebilirsin, which means only you. Solus, only. Hunc, to this man, or I'm sorry, this is accusative, so this man, but in this case is accusative, so juvare means help him, help this man. You can, potes, potere, potes, you. The second person singular, only you can help this person. Solus hunc juvare potes. And this sentence, huic consilio, this is dative. Palmamdo, this is an expression. Palmamdare is an expression, so it means I praise, I appreciate. It literally means to give palm trees or palm leaves. Yes, the tree, the plant. In Roman times, I think it has a special meaning. It had a special meaning. So, quick concilio, since it's dative, it means to this plan or to this decision. To this decision, I give palm. I appreciate this decision. Poneo istius unius unc morbum civitatis. What is this? Relevabit, sed periculum semper remanebit. Periculum semper remanebit. I use this term a lot when I'm speaking, even when I'm speaking English or Turkish. Periculum semper remanebit. I want to start from here. It means the danger will always remain. Will. This is the will part. Remanebit. Since we have to use the declension, this means will remain, will stay. What will stay? Periculum. This is neutral, so it ends with Periculum. The danger will always remain. Please don't ask me to translate all the sentence. Let's just read some of them. Est nullus locus utri homini in hoc terra. Est nullus locus utri homini in hoc terra. Bu dünyada her iki adam içinde yer yok. So it means est nullus locus, there is no place. Est nullus locus, there is no place. For, we give the for meaning from the dative case. So in this case, it's utri homini, both men. Utri homini, for the both men. In hac terra, in hac terra. These are ablative forms because they're in here. So in this land, on this soil, there is no place for the both men. Non solum eventus hoc docet, iste est magister stultorum, sed etiam ratio. Non solum eventus hoc docet, iste est magister stultorum, sed etiam ratio. Bunu sadece olaylar değil ki o aptalların öğretmenidir. Akıl da öğretiyor. This is a very complicated sentence. I'm hoping you know a little bit of Latin to understand this sentence because I'm not going to translate it. Let's make a short one. Fixit dum vixit bene. I like this one. Fixit dum vixit bene. He lived while he was living good. He lived good while he was living. During his life, he lived perfect. It's perfect tense. He lived and it's done. It's finished. He's dead. He lived while he was living, or when he lived good. But this bene belongs here. Since there are two commas here, it means he lived good when he lived. What else do we have? Hoc erat in votis. Hoc erat in votis. Dualarımda, arzularımda olan buydu. So, hoc erat. This was in my prayers or in my desires. Since there's in requires the ablative case. So votis is an ablative case, plural. Hoc this, masculine singular. Bu in Turkish. Ok erat in votis. There's no possession here. He doesn't say in my desires, in my dreams. There's no my in the sentence because votis belongs to the person who speaks. So it means my. It secretly means in my dreams or in my desires, in my prayers. There are some more sentences here. It's really hard to read from where I'm looking. It's not easy, trust me. There's reflexive here, reflexiva. So we use the reflexive pronouns like me, 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 nostrum, nostri, nobis, nos, nobis, etc., etc. Not etc., etc. as Italians say in original, classical Greek, not Greek, Latin. It's et cetera, et cetera. The word in English, etc., is actually Latin, which means and others and others. What are these? Cicero laudavit amicum eus. Cicero laudavit amicum eus, which means Cicero was praising his friend, but not Cicero's friend, someone else. He is someone else, Cicero. Laudavit praised his friend, the other guy's friend. Romani laudaverunt amicum eorum. Romani laudaverunt amicum eorum. Let's go through a little bit. This one, my Greek notebook. These are the boring things. Where's the good stuff? Okay, this is a text. It's a story of listing. Let's try to read. Okay, I'm gonna see this on the screen. It's much better to read this way. Polyn chronon pone ento agro hodikaiopolis, which means polyn polyn chronon pone for a long time works in the field. Hodikaiopolis, I mean Dikaiopolis is the guy's name. So Dikaiopolis works in the field for a long time. Telos de pros ton oikon badisei kai Jesukasei hogar Dikaiopolis malakamnei en to oiko Kathevdei or Kathevdei. So the pronunciation of some ancient Greek letters are still, people still discuss it like nobody's that sure. So the word theta, like in Kathevdei, is the modern pronunciation of the letter. It originally probably sounded like like aspirated T sound, like a popping T sound. Not like like in the letter tau. So this is a very Indo-European future, and Sanskrit and Hindi and some of the Asiatic Indo-European languages still have these letters like p, t, k, but Greek has lost them. I mean, in the modern pronunciation, it sounds like like th in English, but it's easier to read that way. And since there's no one speaking this language as a mother tongue anymore, for the last few thousand years, it doesn't really matter because it's all about being able to understand what's written. Nobody writes new texts in ancient Greek, and when we talk about the language named ancient Greek, it doesn't mean one language. It's a set of languages, it's a group of dialects, lots of dialects, and it's so different. All the dialects are quite different, and of course, since it's a language, there are more differences by the time it has changed a lot. There are different periods of the languages or the language, what we call Greek today. So let's go through a little bit more. Let's go through the notebook to look at my writing. These are like sketchy notes, not a calligraphy brochure. There are some verb conjugations here. And these are aorist conjugations, not conjugations, declensions. For example, lambano, and it becomes elabon, elabes, what is it? Elabes. I can't read my own writing because let me check. Oh yeah. Which one? question how it happened is more important in ancient Greek. And here are some more declined verbs. These are like I tested myself. I first wrote this column, and then I tried to guess and write the Turkish translations. These are why I made some mistakes. Of course, I'm a human, and I'm studying. I'm a student. Can you read these? I mean, if you don't know ancient Greek, it's quite hard to read this because even the modern Greek people don't really know ancient Greek. I mean, they pronounce the words like in modern Greek. By the way, if you're typing anything, thank you, but it's really hard for me to view what you're writing, so I'll just keep what I'm doing. Keep doing what I'm doing. Greek, Greek, Greek. I think I will have to switch my voice into normal. I don't know. Maybe next time. Some more colorful conjugations or declensions here. So what are these? Peritu nomu legusin. Peritu nomu legusin. It means they are talking about the law. They are talking about the law. Peritu nomu. About the law. They are talking. They talk about the law. They talk. They talk about the law. We do exactly the same thing in Turkish. Yasa hakkında konuşuyorlar. The verb at the end. Epites trapezes estin. Epites trapezes estin. Masanın üstünde, which means it is estin. On the table. On the table. Trapezes. Epiten polin erketay. Epiten polin erketay. They are going towards the city. They are going towards the city. Okay, this one. Katotu polemu makomai. Katatu polemu makomai. So they are fighting against the enemy. They are fighting against the enemy. Katotu polemiu. I'm sorry. Katotu polemiu. Hopolemos means war, and hopolemios means enemy. So this one is enemy. Hopolemios. Katatu polemiu, which means against the enemy. Mahomai. This is medium passive, which we call orta çatı in Turkish. We don't have it in Turkish, but we use this term for the ancient Greek. And katatu polemiu mahomai. They are fighting against the enemy. And this one, katanomon pratei. Katanomon pratei. So nomos is low, the low. Katanomon, which means according to the law. Katanomon, like under the law, but in this case, it especially means according to law. And what is the verb? What is the what is this word here? Pratei, pratei, which means the word practice comes from this pratein, and this is the third person singular. So he acts according to the law. He does according to the law. Law. Katagen badize. Katagen badize. It means he walks or he moves on the land, along the land, not air, not water, but on the land. He uses the land as a way. Metaton philon archetai. Metaton philon archetai. Meta with the genitive case means with. So metaton philon with the friends or with his friends. Archetai. Archetai. He goes or he comes. Go and to come are the same in ancient Greek. Metaton philon with his friends. Archetai. He goes. Metasu menu. Metasu menu. Metasu in genitive case again, and su is the genitive case of you, with you. Metatu, metasu, meno. Meno with omega means I stay, I remain, or I wait with you. I stay with you. Metasu, meno. And this one, metaten machen, efugen. Metaten machen, efugen. And the words hemache is in accusative case here. And with accusative case, meta doesn't mean with, but it means after. So metaten machen means after the war. After the war. Metaten machen. You might say, what happened to polemos, which we talked about here? Well, there's a slight semantic nuance in this, but we use them both. Metaten machen, after the war, efugen, efugen. He escaped after the war. He escaped in aorist tense, and it's complete, it's perfect, it's done once and for all. He escaped after the war. And it goes like this. There are so many sentences here. Without writing, it's so hard to learn a language, especially a language like ancient Greek, a language like classical Latin. You have to write. You have to write and read all the time to memorize the words, to memorize the charts, to memorize the declensions, conjugations, and there are so many of them in both languages. So I think that's it for now. If you like this type of videos, or if you have some sort of suggestions, please let me know. I'm not gonna beg anyone to subscribe or turn on the notifications or anything. If what you do whatever you want, okay? So that's it for now. I and my pens here, and my Latin notebook, and my ancient Greek notebook, and my everything notebook, we say good night or good whatever, wherever you are. Have a great time, and I'm hoping to see you next time. Okay? Goodbye.